Hello everyone, welcome to LearnExcel. So today we're going to talk about a very useful technique that is used in Excel to summarize big set of data, that is the pivot table. So what is a pivot table? A pivot table is a type of table that you are going to use in order to summarize a big range of data. So for example, here I have a set of data. The data, let's add the okay. So as you can see here, I have a data set of salesperson selling based on their region, based on their product, and also based on the units sold and the amount of sales they brought. So here we can see there are Rohim, there is Karim, and there is Aisha. There are three salesperson. They are in different area that they are selling the products like laptop, mobile, and tablet. So we want to summarize the data. We want to know which salesperson sold which product, or we can look for which salesperson sold how much. So here I can do it manually by making it like a okay. So here I can do it using a filter, like I only want to see how much Aisha sold. So after dragging this, I can sum this, and I can see Aisha sold this much, 2,20,000. But what if there was an easier way to do this thing? Okay, so that is going to be the pivot table. So what we are going to do is we are going to select the entire data set. We are going to go here in the insert. We are going to click the pivot table. Okay, so as you can see, it is already has selected, or it has already selected the range that it is going to use to make the pivot table. But sometimes it might make mistake and not select the perfect range. So since my Excel is already identifying the table correctly, so here is an important thing you need to see. You can make pivot table on two different places, either in a new worksheet or in the existing worksheet. So for now I'm going to look for a new worksheet. Okay, so in new worksheet, if you check the existing worksheet, you have to give it a location, because right now there are a lot of data here. So if you want to make the pivot table in a place here in this worksheet, you have to select a cell where the pivot table is going to be created. But for now I'm going to use the new worksheet, so it doesn't create any hassle. I like to work this way, so I'm going to click OK. Okay, so as you can see, after clicking OK, I'm in a new place. So here in the right side you can see the pivot table fields. I have the date, salesperson, region, product, units sold, sales amount, etc. As you can see, the header of this data are used as the pivot table fields. Okay, so now how we are going to work with a pivot table, that is the most important thing you need to understand in order to work with a pivot table. So here are 4 quadrants in the pivot table. You are just going to drag. So in the filter, you can use any of the headers as a filter. So if I want to add a region as a filter, I will have region as a filter. So here you can see Chattogram, Dhaka, Sylhet. Okay, so I can use the region as a filter. Now what I want to see is I want to see which salesperson sold how much. So I want to see the name of the salesperson in these rows, and I want to see the amount of sales they have done so far. So I'm going to drag the salesperson here to row. As you can see, the name of the 3 salesperson has been placed in the pivot table. Now I'm going to see the sales amount assigned on them. So I'm going to use it in the values section. Okay, so as you can see, you have 4 quadrants. So the filter is the filter you're going to use. The column is when you're trying to show the data set on the column set. So say for example, I want to see the sum of sales in the not the rows but in the columns. So as you can see, the sum of sales amount now shows of Aisha, Karim and Rahim as in column, but that is not how actually a data set is portrayed in an Excel sheet. So I'm going to remove it back and back to rows. So that is how you can use a pivot table. This is a very basic way of dealing with pivot table. Now as I have already shown you, there is a filter option. So let's say for example the region, or okay, maybe not. I think I want to see which product is sold by whom. I want to see this type of data. Okay, so let's check the filter. Okay, so as you can see, okay, so now let's see if I want to ask for laptop. So I can see 3 of them sold laptop, and I can see who sold what value of laptop. Now if I use it as a mobile, who sold how much value of mobile, then I can see here. So this is the type of way you can work with your data within a very easy way using the pivot table. So that's the basic discussion of pivot table. Hope I'll be able to teach you more about pivot table on my next video. So thanks for watching.